Things are starting to heat up on an all-new episode of W3. Join Big Dog, Andrew Everett, and Dino Winwood for another action-packed, exciting episode of W3, the best wrestling in the whole wide world.
Welcome to W3, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, welcome! I'm John. Alright, let's go ahead and get to the action right now. Obviously, we know what our main event is tonight.
Do we?
Yes, the Junior Heavyweight Championship will be defended here tonight. Hannibal putting that title on the line against number one contender Abispa, who Wednesday, if you missed it, pinned him in a tag team competition. Will we see something different tonight? I don't know. Will Hannibal make a successful title defense? I don't know, but we have a lot to get to here tonight. And look at this first matchup we have. We have Dave Kirilenko and the Turk taking on Pence. No.
Wow.
Prince
it's not one.
Pajaro
Right?
and the Jaguar.
We'll get there one day.
Yeah, I was doing so
Hang in
well,
there,
and then
kid.
I just fell apart. I'm doing okay. It's the earliest one of this yet. But two different
Don't
styles
pander to him.
right here. And you're kind of seeing not very different generations, but the next in line of these stylings in professional wrestling. And they're tagging with each other. This should be fun. Dino, who you got in this one?
In this particular matchup is definitely one to open a show with. We know the history of each and every one of these competitors now. They have made names for themselves. I do love me some high flying of Prince Pajaro. I do love me the Jaguar defense.
Oh,
However, the technical combination, the recipe of Matt, skills, Dave Kirilenko, and the Turk, I'm going to have to go with them, keeping it grounded. Less flashy, all business. It's like a reverse mullet of wrestling.
Reverse mullet of wrestling. That's a perfect way to describe that. Legend?
My broadcast partner couldn't have said it any better than I could have. And the only thing that I have to add is that Kirilenko and the Turk have been so, that much more impressive lately. Not to say that Prince Pajaro and Jaguar haven't been, but especially believe it was Kirilenko who was in that battle for the 5th spot.
Yes.
And left it all in the ring. And even though he didn't win it to take over that ranking, that match opened my eyes to him, and I want to see more.
And you will see more tonight out of these four individuals. And you're also going to see the winners of each divisional eliminator match facing that 5th ranked opponent tonight. Lot on the plate tonight, guys. But let's go ahead and get it underway. Kirilenko, Turk against Prince and Jaguar. Felt good about that one, guys.
Oh, summer. Mama, you got to watch that boy go. I don't know the song.
Chris Iago, thanks for the gifted subs. Thank you, and Dej, thanks for following.
Everett. There he is, fixing that wrist tape already.
As always.
He took a couple of paces, fixing it. A couple more, it's really bothering him.
Perfectionist, He knows how he's got to have it.
True, each line has to be lined up. Has to be lined up and flattened. No threads at the end.
Wrestlers are nothing if not a superstitious bunch.
I got a quarterback puts his socks on backwards, hell since high school. Oh, yeah.
He is a soulful kitty.
Yeah, you know what time it is. Time to get your Jaguar. Yeah. Of excitement there, this Prince Pajaro. Every time he comes down the aisle, look at the colors.
It's quite a colorful match. The gear of all these men is standing out. I love that purple color.
It's pretty slick.
The younger of the teams starting it off, these two are no stranger to each other. Having a couple
They are
matches.
a stranger to that running spot.
Yes, very much so. Meeting in Japan last year for the first time, they've had about 5 or 6 matches now against one another, singles, and that doesn't account for the matches that they faced off in multiple man matches, such as tag and 6-man. Ducked that one there.
Drop down, beautiful arm drag, and yes, you talk about those previous encounters in Japan at the Grappling with Aggressive Rascallions promotion, better known as Gwar.
Gwar,
is
yeah,
great
indeed.
promotion.
Quick tag made to Jaguar. See what he can do here.
A little test of strength. Forearm smash right into the fur.
He's exactly where he doesn't need to be now. Whoa, right out in front of us. Oh, there it is.
It is first of the night. First of the night.
Take a drink.
Done.
Oh, number 2.
Oh, crap.
Oh, there
There's
it
that
is.
drop kick. I'm
Dino.
surprised you didn't stem to the ropes on that one, buddy.
Dino, no one does it better. No one
It's
in
true.
W3 does a dropkick better. How many times have they done this over their career?
I'm gonna guess once or twice.
Well, you could say so. Right onto the dub. You know that's the 6th hardest place of the ring, Dino.
It's true. No real, well, there is a little bit of spring to it. It's just not as comfortable as you would think.
Gonna see here, he's gonna take his time. Arm drag on the floor. Maybe going out there after him was the wrong choice, but as I say that,
Holding his ground, definitely learned from Jaguar, as you were saying.
Oh, a little too close to that pole. Almost going face first into it. He's definitely learned. Notice how he got away from the ropes, pulling the Turk away so that he can try to get a pin attempt. Barely only a 1, though.
letting him make the tag there, maybe not the best choice on Prince's part. Now going to work on the legs. You're going to see no shortage of that in this match from the Kirilenko and Turk tag team. Oh, but a little bit of a monkey see, monkey do there, maybe. Opting to not make the tag there.
He wants to stay in and dish out the punishment. Only a 1 count, though. Still pretty early in this matchup, but for being 7 minutes.
I think the age difference, I shouldn't say age difference, it's not like these men are elderly in any sense of the word, but I think there's a filling out process between the opposites on this tag team. Big shoulder tackle there.
Years of experience don't exactly equate to years on the body. You know, you can be 10 years older than someone and be 50 years older in experience. Like me. And you.
Very true. Oh my god, he's making us drink again.
And now tag into Pajaro. Double suplex coming in, a little receipt, but this time keeping it inside the ring. Heading up to the top, though. Nope, Jaguar.
Little
Fireman's gonna take over.
miscommunication, Dino.
Definitely an ill communication, Big Dog. But the question is, so what you want to see from these two?
Now the two younger competitors going at it. Kirilenko winning this one out.
Ooh! Trying to ground the young high flyer, definitely twisting out those knee tendons.
Stretching that hamstring and the ankle as well, bending in an awkward position. Hurricane Rana from Prince here. Beautiful suplex. Sidestep that drop kick. Suplex of his own, but this time with authority. He's up. Dragging him to the center of the ring. Oh, dragging him to the corner. Very, very smart tactics employed by Turk and Kirilenko here. Oh, there it is.
Never count out Jaguar, but I will say, over the past couple of minutes, it does seem like Kirilenko is learning faster how to take on Jaguar than Prince is on how to take on the Turk.
I would have to agree on that one, Legend.
Putting the weight in the feet and then swinging them over. Heading up to the top.
Oh,
Nobody there.
Making the tag out to the younger of the two. Fresher of the man. Here we go. Double suplex again. Nothing fancy about that. Punch to the face. Gut wrench suplex.
1, 2.
Neither side apparently too concerned about it.
I think he's putting a lot of trust in this youngster. Legend, it's not... Oh, maybe the wrong amount, though.
Maybe a little bit too much.
He's back up, though.
He's taking so many of those, I mean. Oh, nice capture. 1, 2. Ooh.
He had a long way to get there. Double suplex. That's what he
Caught
beat him
him.
with.
Wow.
We're very trusting of Prince Pajaro to make him try to fix that mistake on his own.
You know, with the speed of someone like Prince Pajaro and Jaguar, you forget exactly how fast Kirilenko is himself. Those are two quick wins.
Oh my God. Is that a both opting for a Hurricane Rana there? It looked like.
Yeah, that was pretty dope.
Go behind. Uh-oh. Textbook back suplex by Kirilenko. Here we go, the Jaguar spin. Take a drink. What?
From him! He stole it from him!
How did he do that? Oh my God. Oh my, things are breaking down.
Oh God, that would have been cool for a
That
double
would've been
spot
sick.
on that one.
And now going for that Kamara backbreaker, that Samara backbreaker. I misspoke.
Tombstone dead center!
Oh my God.
Chancery DDT! It's breaking loose in here. Jaguar defense!
I'm very surprised that Kirilenko was able to attempt that move.
I'm so impressed with that waterfall.
Kicking them both off, and now things have broken down into the corner, Dino.
Disgusting.
Rolled through.
Oh, you got him that time though, but too close to the opposite corner.
Oh my God, there it
Time to
is.
get 1, 2, 3. Oh, he would not be able to forgive himself if he had lost another one there. Oh, nice dropper.
In the exact same fashion.
Double down here. Both heads colliding. He might need to make a tag as I say that. Beautiful double drop kick.
Right into their own corner, keeping him away from his partner.
What are we getting here? I think he's going for that
Elbow to
Jaguar
the face.
suplex. Oh my God.
It is now the greatest match of all time.
Yes, it is. Oh no, jumping tombstone. Another suplex, back suplex. Plenty of suplex in the arsenal of Kirilenko here. Again with this trade-off. Oh shit, he's got to get to him.
Got him. 2.
What?
And didn't it looked like he hesitated. He thought the Jaguar might have had an opportunity to get out, but he should have just taken the kick.
What was he thinking?
There is the inexperience. I think he was worried about the attack from Turk and instead chose to not break up the cover, maybe trusting that Jaguar was going to kick out of that. I don't think that that's going to bode well for Prince here. Yeah. Jaguar is going to be on his case. That being said, Jaguar also got caught. You can make any excuse you want for a tag team partner, but you're the one that got caught. So that was... I don't know. Maybe
more briefing.
Maybe it was intentional. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that. But
you
maybe
did. So therefore, we're gonna put that out there. That type of energy is now in the universe.
Oh my god! Why?
Sorry, fellas.
I think Pajaro is definitely gonna have some heated words waiting for him in the back once they get through that curtain.
Oh yeah, he's gonna get what? There's an earful.
Yeah, there's gonna be
words will be said.
I'm sure we can possibly get someone back there at the end of the night to figure out what the hell is going on. You go back.
Touch on the side of my nose. That means I'm not it. So
I know that's my job, but I've also been in that position. Both their positions, really. We all have. We've all been yelled at. We've all messed up and got a strip torn off us. And then we've all been in that position to do that too, so I'm not going anywhere near that one.
Well,
I'll talk to them when things have cooled down a bit.
Changing things up, your next match, Legend, this is going to be interesting. This was signed on and agreed upon on both parties, and I don't know what's going on. We've speculated and they've come to blows before, but your next match will be two brothers facing off tonight. I've heard a little bit of rumblings in the back. I know that you have a little bit closer of a relationship with the Chee family, but I've heard that they're looking to settle their differences once and for all. Maybe even in an attempt to get on the same page. And I respect that as a former competitor myself. I respect that. But those are words. We need to see action. And right now, both these guys are in the back, ready to go. And we're going to see some action. So I wonder what's going to happen with the Chee family.
Well, some action. That's what's going to happen.
That's what you're going to get first. But what is the fallout? Man, I really hope they can all get on the same page, because the Chee 3 would be a extremely strong union in the W3. But hey, that's neither here nor there. We have a matchup right now. Let's get to it.
And the tension is so thick you could cut it with a knife.
Hopefully there won't be any knives in this match. Referee Blue Suede Shoes is there to make sure there is no knives.
Down in the box, down in the box. It sounds like that song that talks about a box. I got my feet uncovered. I don't wear no socks. They just are a big bother. Chee!
I'm doing a really dumb dance right now.
Right. Cool. And now starting things off here with a punch to the haircut.
Immediately punching his brother directly between the eyes.
What are you saying on your analysis of this match, that you think something could be settled by this? This is what we were trying to avoid.
I think that maybe you knowing the Chee family, they're incredibly competitive individuals who've always been a very, very tight-knit group. So maybe they're trying to go back to that idea of sparring with each other and training with each other. It's not a novel idea. I think there is some merit to the thought of it. So we're gonna see what's happening in this match. The big body slam and a rear chin lock. Nothing too dirty yet.
That man right there, that's the reason that if things go south, that's the one who's sending it there.
And on my card, I didn't see that he was coming out here with them. Maybe Kim Chi made a last-minute adjustment. I don't know. Obviously, Cousin K is out there with Ming, but...
Yeah, he's family.
He's family, exactly. Shoulder tackle. Taking his older brother down. Figure 4 leg lock. Kicking out at 1, maybe trying to tire his brother out. Right out here in front of us. Please watch Dino.
Okay, yeah, please don't hit me. Grant. Oh, right out of the side of that ring. I mean, you talked about earlier how this might be good for them. I assume you mean getting it out of their system, but it seems like they have huge systems to get it out of, and this might take a while. And it is definitely being displayed here right now. They are doing things that nobody should do to their family.
I don't know their training regimen. All I know is that they train extensively with each other. Big boy Senton there. But is that normal? Do they just...
I mean, yeah,
normal.
That's...
Well, I guess this is normal
That's
here.
how they grew up, and this is how you work it out of the system. And I'm just telling you, there's a lot of aggravated background noise going on in this family. And Dino's right. They will be out here for a bit if they're gonna get through everything tonight.
Ooh.
Serious Big Brother Noogies action.
You know how hard it is to talk about this backstory without saying the words bad blood, because I'll be talking about bad blood.
Yeah, that's a whole other bit of confusion. What a beautiful
So
jump kick
difficult.
and that pose!
Oh, there it is.
The act pick! You're starting to unleash hell on him.
Now, can he answer back? I just don't know. If this becomes a striking matchup, Ming Chi does not have a chance, as you're seeing right now. He's going to have to get a hold of Kim.
If he pins him down and starts hacking up something, then we'll know that this dates back a long time. Yeah, tell me about it.
Oh my god. Maybe a powerbomb at backdrop. These two know each other very well, and he has not blocked that kick yet, though.
Could be hiding a steel plate under that hair.
I never thought about that. Into the corner. He's breathing heavy. He's taking a lot of punishment here early goings in this match.
10 minutes gone.
Camel clutch variation applied right there. Next, as I see it, we're going to try to fix it when we get out of this matchup. There's that front choke slam.
Him up.
Dino, I love that move.
He's kissing the mat, and that's definitely what it is.
Suplex front slam. I was thinking maybe he was going for a senton there.
Tried to shoot for that headbutt as you saw it. Oh, big lariat. Put his wrist back into place. There it is. Face first into the mat.
To the outside. Right out here in front of us. He's got a baseball bat, Dino.
Not surprised. I'm the only thing that really surprised me about it, is that it took him this long to get to it. Oh! He's just swinging away. It's like that movie Crop Circles.
Oh my god, this has turned into a brawl.
Hit him with the bat. Remember the guy and his wife?
Oh my god.
Face slam, and he's going for it. Could be going for it again. No, a double axe handle to the back of the skull.
I don't know what can be fixed with the actions of these two men right now, especially when one's bringing out a baseball bat. Whoa!
Oh, he folded him! He folded him!
He's picking him back up. What does he want to do to his brother?
I don't even want to fathom.
That front pancake. Dino, I love pancakes.
I do too. Although I love waffles because they have little grooves you can put the maple in there.
Exactly. Maybe trying for it again. Not again!
Oh, he went to the well and it didn't work out before. He just bowed disrespect.
Yo, this is a absolute war. Oh! Going for the cover.
And let's go for the pin. 2. No! 2.9.
That's it! Dake just shrugs it off. During all of that, do you think anything got solved, Legend?
I don't know. You just saw that look that just passed between brother Kim and cousin Kim. So to me, that didn't look like water under the bridge. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all. I mean, especially the fact that Kim brought out a baseball bat. Now, earlier in the match, you saw Ming reach under the ring and grab a chair, but thought better of it. Maybe that's what separates these two individuals, these two brothers. That damn Dake Kin, that dastardly Mochi monster. Deltzer is a hack. That was much better than 70.
Yeah, that was high up. He really shortchanged him on that one. But either way, that was just, it pains you to see it. But as an outsider looking in, it looks entertaining. And that match was pretty damn entertaining.
Well, I'm glad you're entertaining yourself with this card that we're not allowed to see.
I'm staring at my hands.
And I'm just, waiting to be noticed by the boss.
You nerds.
Well,
what?
I hope you're having fun too,
the two of us do our jobs.
Look. Let's not get on.
You know what?
Screw
you.
He's not even here.
Yeah.
He's not even here tonight.
In fact, you know what? You don't even get any of this. Here, let me get this fucking candy, jerk.
Yes, eat it.
There you go.
Thank you.
No, you can
Legend.
Thank
Do you want a half?
Yeah.
Do you want the left one or the right one?
You can have it.
The left one.
Okay, here you go. Here's the left one. I'll
you.
take the leftovers on this one because it doesn't matter because with this particular candy, delicious dark chocolate with cookie in the center and delicious caramel.
It's probably my favorite.
It is. It's really, really good. But either way, whichever ones you prefer, you're always going to get a full tummy and satisfied taste buds with a Twixkowski.
Twixkowski? He's going to get sued.
Is he now?
How is he going to get sued? What
how's he going to get sued? Right?
Sued for having the best chocolate bar in existence right now?
Exactly. Besides, whatever candy bar you're referring to, those are in the shape of sticks. This is in the shape of...
See, that's where I got mixed up. I forgot that it's called sticks.
Yeah, P.S. And also it brings you together because that little exchange, even if me and Dino didn't know we were perfect to be broadcast colleagues together, I chose the left and he chose the right.
I know. Okay.
See?
Okay. I swear that rings a bell. But sure. As long as you guys are getting paid, right, for plugging?
We've said this numerous times. Yeah, more money than you.
So much money.
Yeah.
I'll have to bargain for a higher pay from office.
Did you see my new car?
Crash Spike 22, thanks for the follow. Butters 520, thanks for follow.
Did you even see my new Magic 8-ball keychain?
Did you for real though?
Oh my God.
Huh?
I don't think you did.
Well, look.
Hey, how's Drew's commentary?
Terrible.
Oh, check back later.
God.
Let me see this. Will Drew kiss Tim Curd's ass a little more today? Oh, chances are likely.
I'm gonna tell him. You hearing this, Tim? You hearing this? Well, look. Let's get on the same. Look, we're all a
we're on the
family
same page.
here.
We are on the same page.
You know how wrestlers like to use that term, family. We're all family.
As well as a certain actor in a franchise called Pedal to Metal. All those films about fast cars driving against trains. You know what? It all breaks down to familiar.
You're talking about Speedy and Angry, starring Skin Beeble.
Yeah. It had that good old Skin Beeble and that Wall Parker.
God damn it. Well, guys, if you look at your screen, we have a hell of a tag team match. Grizzly and the Count trying to get on the winning sides of things. And they got Dr. Frank and the returning Master Fuji in front of them. Fuji and Frank have gone through their fair shares of difference in the team, I guess in the mentorship of Frank to Fuji. We're gonna have to see what's all happened and what's has all transpired in between. Maybe their in-ring cohesion can make the difference here tonight. But Count and Grizzly really need to get on the winning side of things.
They do, and it begs the question, did he come back too early?
Did he come back too early? I'm not sure, but we're going to find out tonight, aren't we? We're going to find out right now. I can't bet against Grizzly and the Count. I sometimes lightning strikes twice. Let's go ahead and get into it right now. I think that they're going to get their win here. They're going to get back on the road. Mr. Awesome, thanks for the follow. Oh, God.
Staring at everybody, yet
Here we go. Bunch of big bodies in this match. Immediately throwing that big boot.
he's excited.
Well, hey, and why not, right? Established dominance.
Test the strength here.
Smash to the beard. He feels nothing as does that kick to the midsection. Oh, I thought he was just stepping on his back to show dominance, but now trying to pull his arm out of the socket from the rear.
I hate when that happens. I hate when my arm gets pulled out of socket from the rear.
True. Nobody should like that.
Front face lock right between the shoulder blades with that elbow. Tagging out
I mean,
for the count.
accidents happen.
Wrestling's interesting. Big body slam. Frank on his game here tonight. Maybe a little tired. Tagging out to Fuji, who's going to pick his spot here right now. Ugh. Wrong spot.
If that spot's within elbow's reach, it's not going to do you a lot of good against the count.
Very true. Oh my God, I thought we were going to see it early.
That would have been great. To see him folded, you hear the thud and everything. It was excitement peeing. The elbow smashed down.
The count. He is a headhunter by nature. He looks for that Drax Lariat at any moment that could end the match. Probably the most dangerous move in professional wrestling today. It doesn't help that he can't see for shit, so he just swings.
Nope. The only Estonian vampire to work with no eyesight and just swings wildly at everything he throws.
Wait, he's blind?
He's close to it. Have you seen his glasses in the locker room?
No, he never talks to me.
They're literally just frames.
Wow.
He went to the eye doctor and says, "Is that better or worse?" He goes, "How the hell should I know?"
Wow, that's crazy.
Rear chin lock.
I can see the dots in between that. Wow.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Os.
With the little eye emoji.
Those punches to the head taking Grizzly down. There's someone that's going to be able to match the raw strength and fucking ferocity that Grizzly brings to the ring. It's going to be Dr. Frank. Jeremy, thank you very much, sir.
Tags in and gets punched in the face for good
Rick,
measure.
you're welcome. Trying to get out of dodge, out of that corner. Ooh. Stomping at the back of the head.
His hip throw takeover. Oh, DDT just planting him into that corner.
Fuji wears an armbar.
Crap. He traps him in it. That's what he does best. He just snaps it on you.
Ooh, I don't know about this one. Taking the count down.
Repeated kicks while the man is down. Maybe he's got something against vampires.
Quick shot to the gut there. Double suplex is going to put him out. Oh my god.
1, 2,
Oh, they're going after him. Oh, here comes
Well, good luck
reinforcement.
with that.
Here comes a chair with Grizzly.
Oh boy.
Large lumberjack man.
9, 10.
Oh, off the ground. You know how much body weight that is coming down on the floor out here. The splat was sickening.
15.
About 350.
320. Yeah, he's been up there before.
And
Around
then,
that
this
area.
is broken down, and we can't really blame Blue Shoes. Like, how are you going to control these four?
Oh my
They're
god, a
they'll
clothesline of his own.
self-organize before you will.
Making the tag out to Grizzly, a double suplex of themselves. We're having 2 tag team matches really quick in quick successions here tonight. Bunch of action.
4, 5,
Again, it's breaking down on the outside. Oh!
7,
Charging in. Headbutts right to the
My
face.
God.
10,
Right in
11, 12,
These headbutts.
14,
I really don't want anyone with a cheer this close to me.
16,
Oh!
17, 18,
They better get back inside.
Oh!
Wow.
And now chewing on his head.
He's fighting me. He's fighting me. The fucker's fighting me. Off the ropes. High knee to the face.
Let's
And
out
Fuji.
that war cry. Wah, wah, wah.
Oh.
Picks him up and plants him down.
Hey, you know that old saying, what goes up must come down. Sandwich lariat.
Round and
Frank
round.
is bleeding.
And try to go for that back suplex. Gets elbows and rakes to the eyes, and now supercharge again with a spinning back elbow.
Beautiful judo
throw.
throw.
He can just shift your weight to his advantage at any moment.
Oh,
There it is! There it is! Dead center! 2!
Oh.
Oh!
He was there for the save there.
He sure was big dog.
Oh. Oh, right in the center. Giant bow. Looking dizzy backing up to the corner there.
Got out of dodge real quick.
Oh, this doesn't look
Oh,
good!
nope.
Powerbomb, but he's not the legal man!
I think they made that tag blind. Well, again, maybe the eyesight of the count coming. Oh, God. Oh, he's happy about it.
You're telling me his eyesight's that bad that he mixed up the Master Fuji with Dr. Frank?
It's a possibility.
His eyes are horrible.
Yep.
Oh, again with the Frankenswinger. He's got to get in there. Fuji got to him before it.
And cutting his plan short is now he's going to go for a pile driver or a power bomb.
He's wearing one.
Land that Fujiwara onto Grizzly, and now Dragon Frank.
Ooh,
Oh, Pistons!
your favorite.
It's true.
Tagging out. Oh my god, he caught him with that one. That judo throw, it's so potent. Again.
He knows what he's doing, and he's been around as long as he has for a reason.
I must say, after not seeing him for a week and a half, Fuji is really showing out.
He looks refreshed, doesn't he?
Oh, splat on the floor and a boot to the face.
Getting so violent.
Oh. Can you hear his head bouncing off the mat in front of us?
Oh my
Coin
god.
It slams him down on the chair. They're both down, but they better get back inside.
Oh my. Are we getting hazard pay for calling this match?
I'm not sure. That beautiful Grizzly knee. There it is, the Canadian torture rack. Also known as the Yukon backbreaker.
How many names does a move need to have?
There it is again. On the outside.
God. 6, 7, 8, 9,
Again. He is torturing.
12,
Dr. Frank
Leather on the jacket.
14,
Oh my god.
On top.
17, 18,
Oh, he's not gonna make it. Oh, he made it.
God.
He freaking made it.
I thought we. Oh,
Drax Lariato! 1, 2. Oh.
this match is nuts.
Wow.
And over that Achilles. Scrapes him off with the boot. Lift off. Suplex into the right corner. As you see the blood now coming out of Frank's head.
Oh.
Grizzly saving him.
There it is. Grizzly. Oh my god.
Oh, and somehow he got away from him.
Oh. There it is.
And he's far away from his corner.
I want to say that the count was distracting Blue Shoes there. Maybe to the back of the head. Oh.
Man, did you see the height that he got? Face.
They want this win bad, Legend.
You could say both teams do.
Oh, he's bleeding.
He's busted
Wow.
open. He busted him open with those headbutts.
Oh my God.
Good God.
I don't think. Again, we talked about this before. It might make him angrier.
That he's bleeding?
Yes,
Oh yeah, the bloodlust.
just like his tag team partner.
Aww. That's kind of beautiful.
Speaking of the count coming in fresh as a daisy, and then getting back, getting sides.
Getting plucked like a dandelion.
Oh no! Oh.
Oh man, that was close. I thought he called it right then. Drax Lariat! Right to the head. He's far.
And he's got
Frank, get down.
Again.
I can't believe he kicked out.
Power bomb.
Oh my god!
We
No!
go for a runner. A runner. There it is. Brickowski. Dr. Frank's out. Dr. Frank is out.
That's a clip. That's a
Oh,
clip.
yes, it is. He went full charge on that one.
Wow. Well, you said they needed it, big dog.
They needed that win. Goddamn.
And they
right.
earned it.
Well, they went
One-
and fucking got it.
100%. Damn right. Delcer, you jerk. 26 minutes, 45 seconds. A knockout. A decapitation from the Drax Lariat onto Dr. Frank, who we're going to have to be collecting and
God.
re-stitching his skull to his throat. at this moment.
Luckily, it's not the first time, so at least we know where it connects.
Let's play
Exactly.
KEW with the 100 so you know it's official. As you can see in that clip, Frank didn't. It was a blind shot. He picked him up and took off blindly towards the ropes.
Well,
He-
apparently,
and he-
according to you, every time he takes off towards the ropes, it's blindly.
Frank turned right into it, had no idea what was coming. There was multiple men in the ring, and he got leveled
Destroyed.
right across the throat. Whew. That's hard to follow right there, guys.
Right? All right. Well, we're going to call it now. Thanks for joining us here tonight at Dub 3. Remember, folks,
It's
Dub
Big
3,
Johnson.
whee! Oh, wait, are we still going?
Yeah, we have a lot more to go, Dino. God, yeah,
Oh, yeah?
Century is saying from the chat, match of the year. I do think that's a candidate. I really do. I think the heavyweight eliminator from 2 weeks ago.
Are you saying I should be ready?
Alibaba Sumo Joe, that match was insane.
Hold on.
But I'm gonna take a step away to get a adult beverage and have.
I should get a water. It's a
You
legend.
should get a water.
Yeah.
Are you
all
good
you.
to? Are you good to hold it down?
I'm writing this down.
Well, would you like one up? Yes,
Yeah,
you
I
would. Be right back, chat. I leave you in the very capable hands of the living legend.
You can't see me, but I'm bowing.
Her time is now.
What?
We can't see you.
No, not like that. You know, I hate this guy. He's been so smug in recent events and everything that's gone on. And the little cretin thinks that he knows everything now and that, you know, he doesn't need the advice of the legend anymore. But that's just not true. That's not just not true. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's just kissing the boss's ass. That's not how this works. I grew up with the boss. Yeah. Me and Tim, we worked for his father's company. We came up together in this company. So I've known him and I know how he thinks and he just needs to calm down. But all this ass kissing isn't gonna win you points in the long run there, big dog. So we'll just see how long this lasts. But everything will calm down. Everything will calm down. Everything will be fine. Actually, we had a crack investigator come in and prove to Tim that the photos were doctored. So everything is gonna go back to normal. Everything's gonna be fine. If someone's out to try and make Breck look bad. And we got to the bottom of it, and it's fine. Those photos were doctored. As you know, is that Dino?
Ah,
Hey,
hey.
I'm just letting chat in on the recent news that all those photos of Brick that we hired the investigator, and all those photos were doctored.
Good.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
taking
I
my
would have had
water.
a spit take too.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
was
gosh.
kind of surprised, but yeah, it turns
Yeah.
out we got it proven. They were doctored. You know how Bree's she works in the accounting department. It was a meeting about a contract in that picture, and then someone just put a background on it. That was
Wow.
it's completely doctored. So anyway, after that little display, Tim making him have the match with Saladin last week, and you know. We're just gonna let bygones be bygones. We're just gonna move on from all of this. We're gonna move on. Yeah.
Did I just stumble into a conversation? I stumble into a conversation about one Brickowski.
Yes.
Do you even know his first name? I figured out his first name. I was given the information about his first name. It's Rick.
What does that have to do with anything?
Rick Brickowski?
What is your problem? What are you picking on him because his parents named him something weird that you don't approve of?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Wow. You really sunk to a new low.
Rick Brickowski. Who names their kid Richard Brickowski?
Mr. and Mrs. Brickowski, obviously.
And from
Yeah.
what I've heard, sometimes he went by, of course, Dick Brickowski.
You're just holding that one in your pocket, weren't you?
That is a shortened version of the name Richard, so.
I know. That's what.
So why wouldn't he
Imagine.
be Dick? Anyway. Yeah. a little spitfire, isn't he? Yeah, thank you. Pass me that White Klowski. He's like creeping around behind us like a goblin. It's really weird.
Yeah.
Cobalt.
Well, fucking
Sit
golem.
down.
Terminology is a cobalt.
Sit down.
Brickowski
I'm-
golem.
I'm back at the booth, guys. I know you missed me, but I'm here. I'm back. He's here.
Great. Anyway.
You love a biker
Nope.
guy, don't
Not
you?
even a little
Oh.
bit. Not even a little bit.
You don't like David Harley. He's not in action tonight. But let me get the next match set up.
Surely
for you
that's
guys.
not a person.
David Harley?
Yeah.
Yes, he's an active competitor in W3.
No.
Do you
Ugh.
watch the Product Legend? You piece
Hey,
of shit.
I didn't get hired at the
Wow,
very start.
jeez.
Wow.
Speaking of products there, pal, I want to thank
know.
the fucking local talents here for providing the theme song for they put together a little video package. You'll have to see it somewhere. I don't have the website on me right now. The best of Brickowski to the song that is sweeping the charts here, the Bricklayer Drip.
Shut
Wow.
the fuck up.
That
The
is
Bricklayer Drip.
Yeah, I hear the kids talking about this one.
Yeah, they love that Bricklayer Drip.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
I whew, you guys are
Yep.
brick,
Brick,
drip.
drip.
I've heard it. I hate it. My little bastard son Timmy.
Wow.
He likes it.
You named your son after the boss?
No, I
What
didn't.
This is what I was just telling you about how this like ass kissery is gonna get older.
Mhm.
Yeah, it doesn't get him anywhere. It's just because of this whole crossed wires thing. Everything's gonna go back to normal. We will have the voice in our ear. We'll shut him back up.
Speaking of normal, we have some
And keep getting paid for endorsements.
some great. You think so? We have some great junior heavyweight action right now. AKI Man against La Masquerade.
Oh, I like AKI Man.
A lot of people do. Look at the chat. Loves him. And he's been having a great time here as of recently. Let me check back on a card that I had picked up from last week. Let me see what he's been doing here in W3. How well he's been doing here.
He gave you a card?
No, God. Well, he did go on a string of 3 wins before losing to Paco Loco, who will be in action this coming Wednesday. But all in all, AKI Man has kind of built himself up from a slow start. La Masquerade, on the other hand, has yet to get that proper footing here in W3. And let's see if he can get it here in the way of a victory over AKI Man. Who you got?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
You okay? Because you keep taking,
Yeah,
like, you're
what's
out of
your
breath
issue?
a lot, dude.
Yeah.
And I'm really concerned about you. I'm heavier than you. I should be breathing like that, and I'm not.
Look.
So,
I did
what's
a lot
going
of cardio today, okay?
on?
Okay, look.
I feel good. I feel really positive today. I'm glad things got sorted
I-
out. I don't know
weirdly
why.
enough-
I'm so
weirdly
happy.
enough, I do too.
Bricklayer
I
Drip,
feel
now #1 worldwide.
Worldwide.
you guys are trying to get under my skin, and I understand, but you know what? Today, for some reason,
We're not doing anything
I
differently.
can't let it.
Yeah.
I can't let it bother me. I don't know why. Maybe there's just something just lined up perfectly tonight, but we'll see. It's probably that junior heavyweight title match that I'm so happy to see.
Well, I am jazzed for that.
I'm jazzed about a bunch of things later tonight, but
I'm adult contemporary about it.
Oh, sexy.
It's me.
always sexy as Dino Winwood.
You know, I do listen to Oxygen Surplus. It's my favorite band. Yes, baby, you and I, we do it in sandals, and then we're gonna do store and pick up some candles. Candles now.
It's a very, very happy taunt he has.
It really is.
That classical luchador, so revered in Mexican professional wrestling. Viva Mexico! You heard it there, right
Said
there.
it all for you.
He is a hell of a competitor. Maybe a little bit past his prime, but he can show these youngsters a thing or two. Don't count him out.
The body of a melted wax figure, but he's still somehow muscular,
Yeah,
able to pull all that weight.
Makes no sense.
Truly an enigma.
Yeah, very much so.
What do you mean it doesn't make sense? It's lucha.
I've literally been told that.
Yeah, Scoop slams to the outside. Hey! Oh, he's throwing up the
there we
X,
go.
meaning he only drinks soda.
Oh,
Jaguar defense!
Still have to drink.
no, we don't.
Okay, thank God.
Like, I gotta go back to the fridge.
Right?
Oh my God! Elbow drop to the back of the knee. Ow!
That, of course, the knee, the Achilles heel of the luchador.
Very true.
Very true.
Very
true.
Jaguar
So
spin.
true.
Oh, went for it one too many times. Calculated. Backdropped him right on top of his noggin. Oh! Lighting him up in the corner.
You know, Keegs is looking up in the history books here, saying when La Masquerade made his debut in '55, he wrestled an alligator in Louisiana.
Now that can't be true. I know how old this gentleman is. He's 49, so he's not that old. But I mean, he has been wrestling since he's 14, so somebody do the math on that.
49 in Lucha?
49
That's a
on
difference.
date of birth. Beautiful European uppercut by one AKI Man. Not even a one count there.
Off the ropes. Charging in full tilt with that crossbody chop.
It's one of his signatures. He patents that.
True, he signs his checks with it.
Those tend to bounce, but recently we gave him a nice steady income, and we're glad to have La Masquerade here in the W3. But bet you AKI AKI Man wishes that he had the night off wrestling this individual. Terrible.
That's your opinion?
Hey, that was a terrible commentary call by me.
I was gonna say, what the hell, dude? 2 count only. What are you eating?
We're pal. We're live, pal.
And now he's shaking off the collars. Oh, I thought he was gonna go for a German suplex, but hit him with an amateur slam. Thinks he might take down the Elderman in this match, but not even. Woo!
Beautiful judo throw. Almost arm drag.
Oh, I
Beating.
would love a little ground and pound.
The rope. Ooh, Kiod. And up
we
to the
seen
top. Big
Beautiful.
splash. Oh, the patitas are hanging outside the
I
ring.
saw that too. Interesting. Slide
Drops.
through.
Oh, slide thunder. Slides through again.
Oh,
Woo!
Missed that drop kick. Didn't miss that.
that was a vicious little combo.
Oh! Is that to the back of the head?
I look
Sure
like
was.
to me.
And now prop it. Oh, there's got a prop on the top, but he slipped out to the back with a drop kick to the shoulder blades.
Oh!
Oh!
He's due for one
He
of
got
those.
a jag. He hit him with a jag.
Oh!
Critical crossbody! Critical crossbody! Oh my god!
He caught him in the neck, I want to say. I don't think he was ready for that crossbody at all.
Really blindsided by that.
Wow. How does that even happen? It was like the most severe case of whiplash you've ever seen.
I'm
knocks you out.
amazed. That was incredible. We're
Put that in the highlight reel. Holy shit.
Masquerade.
9 minutes, 34 seconds.
I mean, he is one of the heavier junior heavyweights in the division. He's another one of those guys, much like Shaolin, that straddles that 225 weight limit.
What'd you say about straddling?
The weight limit.
Oh.
I'm gonna open a window real quick.
Yeah, no,
Jesus
it's probably a good idea.
Jesus Christ. Well, that was a weird turn of events, chat.
So you're saying?
You good?
Yeah,
Are you good? You schwitzing?
it's a little bit. Taking a schwitz, you know. Just don't want to.
That was interesting.
A critical crossbody.
I've never seen such.
This is a place of firsts, the W3.
W3, just the action is just ever so amazing.
I'm gonna excuse myself for a moment.
You do that, and I will get the next match set up for everyone. We are going to have referee Robin Charleston taking over for some of the next upcoming matches. We ran Blue Shoes ragged, and honestly, it's because Robin Charleston was late. He just got here. He just got all of his stuff on. Yeah, he was out partying.
It's weird. Let's say we just had a lucha match, but we have somebody arriving on lucha time.
Dude, lucha time is a real, physical, actual thing.
I cannot get over the fact we saw a critical crossbody.
That was pretty nuts, if I say so myself. I'm sorry, sometimes I sing duel songs.
That's fine.
Where's duel? Oh, that was Hayabusa in duel.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hayabusa. Ha ha ha! Welcome to the dark side.
No
not
way.
dark
No
side
way.
Hayabusa.
Not dark side Hayabusa. Duel, the song of my baby. Yeah.
That scary laugh that he did too. Like, ugh, I'm not going to sleep.
Well, guys,
much love to duel out there.
that was an amazing duel.
Supposed to watch Baki. Great anime. I love Duel so much.
Dude,
like,
who doesn't love
out of
Duel?
all the NL members that I really want to give a huge hug to, it is Duel, because
I am so happy that that's what I came back to hear.
Well, this is what you're coming back to see. Your next contest. Oh, get those wheeze ready, chat. Duel, what's your favorite KFC sandwich?
it's a delicious chicken sandwich made by Adam Copeland. Limited. Limited.
No fucking way. Oh,
Here's the thing. I am a strong believer in imitation as the form of flattery,
Yes,
and I have studied Duel like the most because he has the most wonderful
interesting voice, yeah.
the most interesting laugh. I love him so much. So,
That, man, that's incredible. You know what else is incredible? The wheeze in the chat.
oh, it is. Fans, show us your wee.
Oh,
Wait,
shit,
no,
there's a
just
lot
hit
of-
wee.
There's
Just
a
hit
lot
wee.
of wee-wees in the chat.
Oh, so they're.
I wonder if
Do
we
we
could
have
get.
a-
I wonder if we could get a duel like happening on a W3 at some point or another. I'm
You just
sure.
heard him.
Not Dina Duel. Duel.
Duel?
Duel Dulcin.
Oh, Dulcin.
Well, here we go. MIB, the Puerto Rican powerhouse, taking on that elderly and insane Major Tom, who gave Dino a Snickers one time.
It's true.
What a dude.
I like that MIB comes out to this hard ass trap beat.
3 blind mice. 3 blind mice. 3 blind mice. 3 blind mice. What you know about mice that's blind? What you know about serving that mousetrap time? Yeah, I just want my cheese. I just want my cheese. Buy some new jeans. Oh, he's flexing those Texans.
Oh, here he comes.
Yeah! He's making.
Oh no,
He
dude.
is.
You're cutting out, in and out.
Oh no!
I need to give him a scream. Just, ah! There. On its entrance. Right to the
He's
eyes.
breaking the eyes of Major Tom.
See, now I find that kind of dirty, because you can't go back to the eyes, because MIB wears sunglasses while he wrestles. It's the most impressive thing I've seen.
Oh, duck that line though.
Ooh.
Well, you know, I mean, you can grind the frames into your eye sockets. I bet that doesn't feel so great.
Legend,
True.
you always. Oh, he tried.
He's trying to. He heard you.
Well, I'm right here. It's not that far away.
Oh, it's been
Legend,
all.
what do I do now?
Do it again.
Legend!
Do it again.
Ow! Shit!
It's been all MIB in the early goings of this match.
Oh, I really thought you were gonna bust a rhyme right there.
Oh.
It's been
You
all
gave it way too much
MIB in
credit.
the opening three. Oh, clothesline, the lariat actually into the throat. Now working over into that figure four.
Jeremy, that's what we're here for, man.
Better just try to do it again. See?
Into the corner this time. That's what we're here for, chat. Good times, and this is a good time. Slapping some titties.
True. Oh, he
Oh.
totally missed. He totally moved.
That's fast. It doesn't think about Major Tom. He's faster than you think for such an old geezer.
Isn't that funny though? Like he really like able to do moonsaults. He has a beautiful moonsault.
Oh, I wouldn't.
Oh, and some wild fists. That's straight.
Oh!
Yes, I love it.
Working over that
bolt
knee.
fist, that bull shot, as I should call it.
It's gone.
DDT right there in that dead center of the dub.
Beautiful ground control from Major Tom, says Ginger.
It's true.
Oh, excellent. Russian leg sweep, both men down for a second, maybe catching a breather. Ooh,
Hey, I don't blame them.
that's that two-piece that Duel likes.
I do love it. And now put some biscuits on his head. There's a clobber over there on the Major Tom.
That's
Stomp it away, and he's back up to his feet.
That's something that you can take away from MIB is just his raw power that he seems to assert in every single one of his matches. But Tom's got a few tricks in his sleeve.
He keeps jamming the eyes. Oh, he rolls through, but he's too close to the ropes. Damn it.
Got that time. Oh,
That scream haunts my dreams.
two. That face on my dreams. My God, he's a terrifying individual.
Butterfly suplex.
Such a pretty butterfly.
I'm a beautiful butterfly. Didn't mean to do Major Duel there for a second.
Major. Oh my God, this has become a fight. Just about every match that Tom takes a part
Hey,
of.
we expected by this
Yeah.
point.
Reversal.
Reversal.
Clothesline.
Hooks that leg.
Again with that elevated fireman's carry suplex too. No. He's a tough old bastard.
And he's trying for those eyes. I don't know. But at this point, I feel like I would just get over it.
And there it is, the Tree Lords, but he's so tired. He can't even whoa.
Oh! Time to the outside.
It's gone. Two.
But Maya Hinka just spending a little time on the floor. He is gassed. Oh, he's got the forward head.
Hey, all right.
Two.
Oh, shit!
Oh!
On top of it!
My God, how is he still moving?
9, 10,
What, the barbed wire bat
Look,
wasn't good enough
look,
for you?
we were- oh my
God.
15,
We were,
Temple!
16,
we were talking earlier in the week about Punch Tekka wanting to start a death match.
Don't disqualify me!
Starting a death match scene here in W3, and Major Tom would be a
It looks
front
like
runner.
we'll have a signee.
Yeah. Oh, dangerous.
Perch him on top.
Oh, I thought
Oh!
he's out.
Back up and he's on dreamy streets.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
Oh no!
Oh. Oh no, indeed. It's back out.
1,
Sends him right back out to his bats. That's not where I would have thrown him.
Uh-oh.
4, 5,
No, he's got
What did I say?
How many of those are there?
What is going on here? Just in case? You got a backup?
10,
It is infectious, though, isn't it?
It is. He's very excited. Ooh. What are we?
God.
2,
He's crazy, Dino.
6,
Just collided heads. Oh, right in the back of the skull.
Oh, donkey punch.
That donkey punch.
Again. Oh my.
What is going on?
17,
Oh,
Double axe handle. Major Tom is a madman.
Evil genius, baby! What the hell?
I didn't even realize the count was up.
Oh, I did!
I had no idea. I was way too enamored with this match.
He literally rolled in, realized it wasn't going to be enough, came back down with the axe handle to put my ankle boy back down, and then rolled back in at the count of 20.
My goodness.
83%. We saw Major Tom fly.
We did.
He just
That was
dove head
amazing!
first onto a standing individual.
That old man is insane.
Oh, he is elderly and insane, is Major Tom. Major Tom needed that win coming off of a
He
loss
did.
last week.
Not for his popularity, that's
No, Major Tom is our second biggest merch mover.
Who's our first?
Rick.
Oh, wait, what was that?
I didn't quite catch that.
Rick Brickowski is our
I don't think our audience knows who Rick Brickowski
No, I
Rick
think he
Brickowski
Probably
is
uses...
Brickowski.
Name.
Brickowski is our biggest.
There you go. You got there.
Isn't so hard.
I got it.
Really,
I did.
yeah.
I did. Oh, this is the show stealer right here. I'm calling it right now. Coming up next, we have
You're gonna
your
do fine.
heavyweight contenders match, as we saw earlier on in the week, Wednesday, Shogun being victorious in that heavyweight eliminator, getting him a shot at the 5th ranked heavyweight. On that same night, Sumo Joe beat Dojo for that 5th ranked spot. So Sumo Joe tossed right into the thick of things as that 5th ranked heavyweight
Oh,
in
that was
W3.
for that?
Yes, it was.
Oh, wow.
Shogun and Sumo Joe coming at you next, and
I don't
this,
think I realized the magnitude of that match.
you seem to forget, like, Joe did it.
I'm not a details kind of
Joe did it without going through the eliminator. He won.
Spin magazine kind of guy.
He won
Yeah.
4 of his last 5 matches, I think, and that qualified him for a matchup with Dojo. It's not you getting into that division rankings isn't just from the eliminator. That gives everyone a shot to get it. You can do it the old-fashioned way, just like Sumo Joe did it, and he's gonna defend that spot right now against Shogun, and I smell a knockout in this one. These two, we've seen Sumo Joe knock out people with lariats. He's come damn near close to knocking people out with chops. Shogun has that beautiful step-up axe kick that presses everyone's button right on top of the crown of the head, puts people out. with the kicks, the chops, the lariats, the brain busters that Shogun employs as well. Like, this is going to be dangerous. And it's for so much. So much is riding on this. All right. So,
Well, dangerous, absolutely. Both these competitors are not somebody I would want to see across the ring from me. But there is one, and Sumo Joe may be going in with that advantage, because if you're listening to that crowd behind us right now, they are screaming, Joe, 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 Joe.
they really, really like Joe. I agree with him on it. Sumo Joe is one of my favorite competitors. He brings that sumo style that a lot of people don't realize is so brutal into the ring, and he puts it on display here. And I mean, this matchup for him is maybe a way to prove that he is the real deal. And Shogun obviously trying to get into that divisional contendership. But let's go ahead and get to it now. I would never bet against Sumo Joe, but Shogun can put you out. Everyone can get knocked out, and Shogun, he makes the knockout an art form, and we are going to see what lies for these two right now. Quite a bit of size difference as these two stand across the ring from
And
each
yet
other.
the chants continue behind us. Joe, Joe, Joe. They are solidly in his
Joe is
corner.
gonna chop you is right next to There is one guarantee in a Sumo Joe match, and it is you are going to be chopped. Oh, going for one early. The Jaguar defense there. Ooh, early. Way too early for that.
Notice he dropped all of his body weight down on him too after he got him over. That was to the sternum. All those shin kicks.
Into a corner with a reversal there. Maybe took a little too much time on the backup. Oh.
That's what they
and he
call
paid for it.
poking the dragon, big dog.
I love that chop.
Oh my god. These two had a little bit of a feeling out process in the first 2 minutes, but that's out the
I feel
window.
like that's over.
Going for a quick cover. It's just not a smart idea.
It's just ill-advised.
Picking the big man up there over his head. Joe goes about 330, 320. About 6'8". Oh my god, how did he get him with that? Kick out at one?
I mean, it's Joe.
It's
Yeah.
Joe.
Nope, not gonna win that battle there, Shogun. Oh,
On to grow on.
he's up. Body slam to the outside. Are we gonna see? No, he's gonna take the second. Oh my god. There's that Buffalo Sleeper applied.
5 minutes gone.
And he's really trying to bust him open, if not knock him out with those shin kicks.
I was about to touch on that, Dino. He really seems like he might be trying to split open his head. Oh, and it's only made him angry.
I mean, if you bust the guy open and take away his vision, he can't really chop you if he can't see you.
That's a good point there, Legend. Oh!
And the bells have definitely been rung. Oh, ultra to the
my
back of the head.
God.
Buying himself some time with that neck breaker. His head has got to be spinning. Oh! Kick to the back of the head. He's going to go for it here. 2. Oh.
That caught its mark right on the center. He's heading in full speed. Oh, God!
Here it is! Oh, in the center of the ring.
Top!
That's the move I was talking
Almost done
about.
that one before.
Ooh, almost early here. Going for the cover.
I think I would have stayed down after taking that.
Notice that bow there. Uh-oh.
Oh!
Breathing heavy, though, is Sumo Joe. Kicked him in the ass. Dino, maybe it was a rope-a-dope kind of a tactic. Caught him with that knee.
Did you see that knee connect?
Oh, my God. Oh!
Heavy foot into Curry.
The weight behind that kick. Oh, my God.
Pushing him off the ropes. Oh, God, that clothesline. Back elbow.
Oh, this is...
Oh, here we go again.
What has he got for him? Oh! Kick to the back of the head. Oh! Dino, there is nothing pretty about Sumo Joe's offense at all.
Absolutely. Oh, that brainbuster! Wee Chakuraka!
Dragon Sleeper here.
He's just rearing back on it, big dog.
Oh, he went for it again. Oh!
Axe kick. It's like almost anything. It's literally like walking through a minefield. Just the right amount of force will set it off. And that's exactly how I'm feeling watching this contest between these two. Oh, he's going for it again! He still hasn't critical him, but let's see if he got him enough to pin. 2!
Oh my
Oh, a 2.9!
He's back up! Oh my God. Again
And
with
And he
the
speared it
Dragon
back again. He
Sleeper.
went right to it.
I feel like I came into this match expecting Joe to dominate and being excited about seeing a massacre, but Shogun has really changed my opinion throughout this match.
I'm
almost
my God.
rooting for him.
He is a serious competitor. Everyone knows, who has kept up with Shogun's career knows that he is the real deal. Oh my God.
Oh, folding him. 1, 2,
Oh my
3.
Kid, you showed up.
Shogun.
Nothing to be ashamed of in
Nothing
that defeat.
at all. How did Joe survive those 2 rising axe kicks? My God.
Showed up.
Shogun will go right back to the heavyweight eliminator this Wednesday, but damn it, I
think
don't
he goes
see
with newfound
what
confidence.
as he should. But Joe, I don't want to say a dominant showing because honestly, that was by the skin of his teeth. But
Well, I wouldn't say
coming out here and kicking out of both of those, Jesus Christ, that was.
Right.
He's got a hard head, does that one. Not easy to critical.
If we were to have a Haas League tournament,
Yeah.
I would let these fucking guys go at it. That was amazing.
That is the Haas you want to bet on.
My God, that was violent. Uh-oh. What, Nexus?
What's up?
Oh.
What?
What?
Oh. Nexus.
What?
What?
What's that?
Duh.
Huh, what's... Should I open this and...
Christ. Come on.
What?
I'm not even going to say it anymore because I already know what it is.
No
It's
way.
some bullshit. It's some bullshit.
No way. Chad, if you
What?
look... If you look at the picture...
What the fuck?
The killer miners. Oh, guys, if you want the proof for yourself, please click that link to check out our official W3 Twitter. Brickowski. You see who that is, right? That's Bree.
Yeah.
That's President Tim Kurd's wife, Bree Kurd. When is he gonna learn? Look, he got past Saladin, and obviously we know what's coming for him Wednesday with another Big Tim's Big Boy Challenge, which, Tim, thumbs up. That is some great stuff. You're doing an amazing job. I think it's doing hella good ratings.
Who is leaking these?
An asshole.
I don't
Big
know.
leaky asshole.
How am I supposed to spin this one?
It's not even showing his face fully.
That's true.
Yeah.
Wait, let
Yeah,
me see that.
that's just a side profile.
Show it again.
Look at the sideburns.
And plus,
Look at the sideburns.
oh wow,
Oh,
sideburns.
so it's the only person with sideburns.
Look. If you look really closely, you can see the tattoo. Look.
If you look really
the
closely,
Ace's face
you can
tattoo.
see
That's
whatever you
Brickowski.
want to see.
That's-
And besides, last time I checked, Kurt's wife doesn't have light for a face.
That's true.
So-
Not an angel.
We don't
Yeah.
want. Well, I mean, Brick, you sure? Just keep digging that hole deeper and deeper. Don't you know you're already in so much trouble as it is? Just make it easier for
Who's
yourself.
to say this
bud.
photo wasn't
Make
doctored,
it
just like
easier
the
for
other ones that
yourself.
we totally proved weren't real.
Look, it's right there. If you guys are choosing to deny this, you are being willfully
behind
ignorant. No, me? No. I don't have the skill, and I definitely don't have the time. I'm making money. I can't
agree, you
do
don't have the
that.
skill.
I know. I have you seen?
Wait, so you're saying they are photoshopped?
They're not photoshopped. I don't have that skill either.
They look a little Photoshop.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Bricky boy, you keep messing up, don't you?
You don't even know that. Oh, his sideburns.
Yeah.
Look at the Ace of Spades tattoo.
So you mean to tell me that a guy with sideburns is not going to have an Ace of Spades tattoo? You've just described every Reverend Horton Heat fan.
Standard.
Lasha, I'm retired from in-ring competition in the Druniverse. I mean, I could get in the ring and show them what for, but that's not my job. I'm a commentator now, so that's beside me. But we have another this Wednesday. You gotta catch it. Another Big Tim's Big Boy Challenge for Brickowski. I wonder who he's got. You know who? What I'm looking at someone right now that I like to see him wrestle, but that's just me.
You know, sometimes your level of unprofessionalism just astounds me.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm that unprofessional. I think I do a pretty good job. I call
Yeah,
things right
being
down the middle.
unprofessional.
I call things right down the middle. I really don't have any sort of bias at all in just about anywhere, really. If I'm gonna be completely honest, and I think I do a pretty good job calling the action here in W3. I offer quite a bit of knowledge for the fans.
Or when
of
you can
W3.
concentrate on what's going on in front of you instead of your, like, feuds.
I don't have any feuds.
Oh. Okay. All right.
Shit.
I don't have any feuds.
Or shit.
Uh-huh.
What are you talking about?
Listen, denial
I got some nudes, but I ain't got no
ain't
feuds.
just a river in Egypt, kid.
Yep.
Oh, we got some legendisms. Spare me. I have a job to do, and the fact that I take pride in what I do behind this table, and I just so happen to think that maybe someone, not saying any names in particular, Brickowski, deserves what's coming to him. So, you know.
Well,
I played by the
It
rules.
was already resolved last show.
Oh, he's got something. He's got another big boy challenge next week. That's what I'm being
What?
told.
Who said?
That's what I'm being told. No, I've known about this for days, and I've seen the news settle.
way.
I've seen it go out and know. Multiple people know about this. You're just not listening. You don't want to see it. he's got another match this upcoming Wednesday against another heavyweight.
How am I not hearing?
Well, I think you're not looking for it. 8 minutes ago, I'm sorry, Sto Bajan Baggin, thanks for the follow. Llama Boy, thanks for the follow as well. This is gonna be fun. Let's start doing our job, right? Powder Keg and Jekyll against Blackheart and Shaman. This is a rematch. This match has happened before, a couple weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken. But both teams need a win. We just saw a team that was in desperate need of a win finally get a taste of victory since Grizzly came back, and the tag team division is so back and forth, and we're needing to see someone step up. Most of all, that team has been Blackheart and Shaman, but Powder Keg and Jekyll seem to have something to prove here as of recently, and this is going to be a bunch of big dudes beating the hell out of each other. In W3, we offer the beef. Here's the beef. If you're asking where the beef is, you're looking at it. These two tag teams.
Yeah.
Oh, don't.
You're right. You're right. I haven't been doing my job lately, and I've been getting scooped, and I'm gonna put a stop to that right now. I'm gonna go step out for this match. You guys, go ahead, and I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna talk to the boss, and I'm gonna turn all this crap around right now. I've had it. I've had it with you knowing more than me. I've had it with this nonsense. I'm putting everything right. Dino, I got this.
Okay. Heck, if you're just getting here, you miss quite a few things, but you can always go back and watch it. Few seconds ago, Jeremy, thank you so much, has gifted us a tier 1 sub to Wasted Faith. Welcome. You can now Brickowski face for whatever that means, and you got a cool little thing beside your name now. Jeremy, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. I know that you said you've been looking forward to this to help you out. And that's what this is here for. That's what we're here for. And look, we don't have the legend right now. She's going to be back. She's trying to get the bottom of whatever the hell she thinks she's going to find. We have tag team action right now. And Dino, I'm ready for this one. Let's go ahead and get to it.
All right.
Damn those Brickowski faces. He's gonna make him wait. Whoa. Oh my god, Jeremy, thank you again. Tier 1 sub gifted to Hecht.
I think it fits the criteria of, or I'll wait till they get to the ring. I don't know if we stop talking during entrances or not. But.
Oh no, I enjoy the songs, but these don't really have something you can sing over. I don't think, other than if your niece came in with the, woo.
Yeah. Criteria of a big hoss tag team. You either come out to bluesy rock or like just completely heavy fucking metal.
Hell yeah. Heavy is the word of this match. The smallest competitor being about 280, 285 himself.
Shit, that's a goal weight.
Everyone around that, in between that about 285, 320 mark. Drop down didn't really lead to much. Big clubbing blow in the back. Grade A, Heck says in chat. Yeah, grade A beef. You know who would like this beef? Saladin, our official sponsor. Saladin's Bloody Rare Steaks. Premium cuts of beef. These men love those steaks. I do too.
You ever had the grizzled cheese sandwich?
Had that yesterday. My goodness.
So good, man. You get 2 big ass pieces of Texas toast. You slather some delicious pepper jack cheese. Then you get your gristles and your butt ends, and then you just press that shit until it's cooked. All from Saladine's special combo order.
Yeah, and did you see the special that he has where you can get grilled cheeses as the bun? As in 2 grilled cheeses and then something in between it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really, I can feel my arteries just clogging.
1,900 calories, delicious.
And that's in 1 bite.
Mm-hmm. Big vertical suplex. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Oh my god, that was double knees to the upper back of Jekyll, tagging out wisely. Powerbomb neckbreaker combo. That's gonna be what this match is, Dino. Just
Yeah, a big pissing contest of heavy strikes to see who will fall first, and a lot of power bombs and lariats.
ooh, I didn't think we were gonna see
Left
that.
kick. Oh, nice little surprise! It's like a fry at the bottom of a bag.
Oh, delicious.
Yeah,
Reversal.
bag fries are good.
Ooh. Now we're seeing some
Whoa,
interesting
whoa.
dodges.
He followed all the way through. I thought he was gonna go through the ropes and go back to the locker room.
Missing that clothesline. Oh, went for that spinning kick. Oh my god. Just watching his partner get the head stomped to the Jesus.
He'll be fine.
Oh,
High kick definitely found its mark on his head.
it's just
And
Jekyll
that-
doesn't care.
That Jekyll don't care. He welcomes it.
He was standing on his face when he taunted. It's a cross-leg sharpshooter type submission. Caught him with a kitchen sink. There's a lot of clubbering in this match. Right in the dub. The ropes. Oh. Sometimes you just gotta punch someone and go for a pin. Oh.
Absolutely.
Oh. Again. That brain buster. Oh, wisely. Maybe catching a break there. Rolling the outside Shaman, wasting no time, bringing a chair in, setting it right in the middle of the ring. Suede does not give a rat's ass if it's there. Oh, saving his partner.
Nice kick.
Dragging him to the center of the ring. Maybe, I think he's attempting to drag him back to the corner. Uh-oh, what do we got here? Ooh.
Oh, my car alarm's going off. I'll be right back.
Oh, man, that's no good. I got it from here. Got that STF locked in, made famous by AKI Man. Elbow drop to the face, it looked like. Oh, how long can he hold him up? Shaman standing his ground here, going for a pin. Not smart there.
What did I miss? Anybody get their head cracked in?
No. Just some beefy action going on right now. Off the ropes, shoulder tackle. Oh, wisely making that tag out. Running power slam on the chair, Dino.
That is disgusting, big dog.
These two men having it out right in the middle of the ring. Tag to Powder Keg. Oh, but getting a line. Oh my god, he's up to the top. Whoa! Dangerous that close to the buckle. Raking his eyes across that top rope that burns.
D trying to shear his eyelashes.
Oh!
Oh, drop down, that vertical drop, straight down.
Too close to the corner. Jekyll able to make that save really quickly. It's a falling Uranagi by Powder Keg here. Taking him down with that shoulder tackle.
Oh, drop him on the tailbone.
Stealing a page out of Jekyll's book with that running power slam. Oh, big front drop kick.
1, 2.
Oh, things have broken down here. Oh, planted him with that. Oh,
Landing him.
that double knee drop to the back. He's got to make the pin.
1, 2, 3.
That is,
Get there.
Dino, I would say domination here. I really don't see any other team stepping up to the team of Shaman and Blackheart. They are clearly on a roll here, and Powder Keg and Jekyll back trying to figure out what they can get together. Blackheart and Shaman just really seem a step ahead of just about every single team in W3 other than our champions who they've gotten a second shot at. I'm wondering when that second shot is coming back around. I don't know. I'm not the one who makes the matches. Tim, Kurt, and the office will take care of that. But staying strong is the best way you can get these title shots, and Blackheart and Shaman are the strongest of the lot. I have to say so.
You're definitely not wrong on that one, Big Dog. I mean, they make it seem like they were born to tag with each other. And that's definitely shown in their track record. I mean, I honestly think that tag team gold is in their very near future.
Oh, but we're joined by Legend. Uh-oh, she's got a new drink. What's up?
I'm not really sure. Yeah, I couldn't get in to talk to Tim. He did.
He's a private man.
Not want to talk to me. Said he wasn't seeing anyone, so that was weird, but probably overreacting again. But then as I was coming back, I was passing the entrance, and actually Brick just got here.
Brickowski's here.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. He's not on the card.
He's not on the card tonight.
He said the boss called him in, wanted to talk to him. So I guess that makes sense then why he didn't want to talk to me, because he had a meeting set up already. Right?
What kind of
Right?
meeting, what
Right?
kind of meeting can be?
They're gonna talk it out. They're gonna sort things out. Obviously, it's another doctored photo, so
I mean,
Tim's a smart guy.
that's
He knows
that's the professional thing to do, right?
where the money lies.
He needs to own up to what he's done, and he needs to face the consequences.
What he's been framed of, yeah.
Framed of, I honestly do not think there's any framing going on here. But if they're willing to talk it out like two men, then that's up to them. Props up to you, Brickowski. Good job. I applaud you. That's a very, very, very manly thing to do. And you know what? He just went up in my book. Legend.
I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not.
Why would you ever think that I'm being sarcastic?
I still can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not.
Yeah, I noticed a little bit of bitch in that.
Yeah, right? There was a little spice.
Yeah. And the fact that you switched your hip while sitting kind of gives off, a little bit of sass.
Look.
And you got a weird smirk.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always smirking. Don't. Spicy. Everyone's saying that I'm spicy.
Are you a spicy boy?
I'm not spicy.
It kind of sounds like you are, but I'm just saying everything's going to get sorted out because we have an office with cool heads that apply to logic and reason and talking things out rather than rash decisions.
Look. You think I'm against that? I'm not against that whatsoever, Legend. Like I said, if he wants to go in there and he wants to own up and fess up to what he's done to Tim, then
renegotiated his contract?
Whatever they deem necessary for punishment. Tim's got a good head on his shoulders. He'll come up with something. They'll come up with something together. This is professional wrestling. This is W3. This is where the large men conjure and group. Yeah.
Like witches?
No, like manliness and fighting spirit. Fighting spirit is more professionalism.
You're up to something.
I'm not up to anything. Well, what I am seeing is now that we have the finalist of the light heavyweight eliminator, Dim Sum, coming for the Claw's 5th rank in that division. Dim Sum has been on a roll. And honestly, if he wouldn't have won the eliminator, I'd say Dim Sum was ever so close to getting a shot at that 5th ranked spot. But he turns out he drew it. He drew the number, and he won that match. So he's getting his shot right now. It just goes to show that anyone outside of that top 5 spot can get a shot to get into the division standings. And here he is. The Claw has done a pretty good job of defending his spot. But
he's been slipping lately.
Yeah. We're gonna find out what Dim Sum has to offer tonight, and personally, I think Dim Sum is on a roll, and I think he's got the Claw's number, but that's just me. I'm not sure. Legend, Dino, I think we should just go ahead and get to this one right now because this could go either way. I'm leaning towards Dim Sum, but hey, can't win them all, right? Can't call them all. Dim Sum, the Claw.
You sure can. Good gosh. All right, get to the match.
Ooh. Boom, 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 boom. Dino, what do you got for this one?
Let's see. I got hiccups.
Oh, no. Sorry. I like this music.
Oh yeah,
it's your favorite.
You wanna talk to me? Oh, I don't wanna talk to you. I'm gonna go get me some blueberry chews. I've only one thing to ask you. Would you please rotate my tire?
Please rotate my tire.
Would you please rotate my tire?
Please rotate my tire.
Timmy! Wait. He wasn't playing the right note.
Listen. Wasting no time here. The Claw, a couple arm drag takedowns on Dim Sum, going right to the eyes. Jaguar defense. Oh, no.
I'm still picturing him trying to play the right note.
Timmy.
I always forget about the Claw's music until it happens.
Yeah. Reverse full Nelson by Dim Sum. Oh my god, Yakuza kick. Stomp to the back. Nothing out of the ordinary just yet. Just 2 minutes into this match. Oh, body slam in the corner. Second hardest part of the ring, Dino. We've gone over this plenty of times.
Just completely scraping the fingernails into the eyes, driving that elbow though dead center of the forehead.
Oh,
Shades of good old Fred O'Reilly. from the classic John Hughes movie, Danish.
Oh, that's a
He's
good
trying
one.
Yeah, he's trying
Yeah,
to take that
that's
kid
one of my
home for
favorites.
Arbor Day. This is a really good movie.
I thought you were talking about the robotic elbow that's used by Busty Chodes.
Oh.
I don't know that one.
You know?
No.
No, he's the Armenian Dream.
No?
Oh, he's the one who wears the triangles all over his body.
Yeah.
Well, I am so up.
What? Next episode, Vega. It was terrible. I'm doing fine. Reverse full Nelson again applied, stretching out the neck and shoulders.
Damn!
Hey, powerbomb.
Hey, those are tough times for him. They're great stuff. Spine busters.
Gordita Crunch!
Gordita Crunch. Is that what that's called?
Yeah.
I love it.
That's pretty great.
No, you don't like Taco Bell. She's never had Taco Bell in her life.
I have never had Taco Bell in my life, but I can appreciate that makes a good movie.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing you really need to get is Baja Blast. And,
I've yet to have Baja Blast, so.
What?
We've had this conversation. Claw pulling. I don't like real sodas. I like the diet versions.
They got Diet Baja Blast.
They do? Oh, that's
Yeah.
a must then. Here we go.
Oh, here we go. Slap the face, chop to the chest. The club wins.
Going for that vertical suplex, getting it countered. The Claw has his number here. Whoa,
Oh.
thinking better of it.
He knew. Power slam. Always appreciate a good power slam.
Here we go.
There it is.
Goat bomb. Damn,
Oh.
opens it up.
I love that move, Dino.
It is a pretty.
Aurora Borealis.
This time of year.
Oh, I tap out immediately. Don't kick me in the back of my knee, please.
Duly noted.
Falling clothesline, leaning all of his weight into that. 2.9 early, dude. The Claw has his number.
That's two 2.9s on Dim Sum right now. He's gotta turn it around real quick.
Oh. Elbow to the small of the back. Oh, I thought he was going for that hood rash clutch. Maybe just soften him up for it. He knocked someone. He hurt David Harley last week with it. This Wednesday.
It's true. He critically hood ratted him.
Oh,
DDT.
he rooted him, Daddy.
Oh, that beautiful release German
Not getting
suplex.
around anymore.
Oh.
I guess neither is Dim Sum.
That fighting spirit on display here, but with these two athletes.
After two giant DDTs and a
Release German.
suplex.
Oh,
Well,
right
what
to
was
the
that
grab
answer?
peg.
he got caught. I think Robin Charleston administered him for it. He said, if you do one more, maybe
gonna
3
count to
strikes
5.
you're out. Oh, he got all that elbow. Flying body press.
Not even.
Oh, he's gonna do it again.
Oh, he does
there
not
it is.
care right now.
Hood rat clutch. Can he do it? Oh. Oh my God.
There's only so many times you can be dropped on top of your head, let me tell you.
Oh. He got him the claw with a successful defense of that fifth-ranked junior heavyweight division spot.
Oh, it's you. You wanna borrow my shirt? Well, I say hell no, squirt. You got my car and you used my purse. Oh, okay.
14 minutes, 14 seconds. The claw.
Waffle.
Clawful
I love
waffle. Just,
Oh my God.
yeah, right?
94%.
Beating out Dim Sum, who came pretty game, but it just wasn't enough to claw. Kind of staking that claim to the division. Maybe we're gonna see him move up. You don't know. I know who's number 4 right now, and apparently he's in the building. So
Wait, what are you saying?
I don't know. Maybe at some point, sometime soon, the
Well, you
Claw will
are
get
up
a
to
shot at
something.
Brickowski. Maybe Brickowski's the one who, on Wednesdays, will have to
Claw had a shot at Brickowski.
the
Brickowski beat him. They switched
the big
sides.
boy. Excuse you. The big boy, the Tim's big boy challenge, and then maybe he's gonna have to fight the winner of the eliminator. Every week, God, that is a heavy schedule for a man.
I
must
really
say.
admire your ability to make wild speculations and completely unfounded claims. It's impressive.
Well, I'm just saying
Don't you think, Dino?
the Claw making
Yeah,
a successful
yeah.
defense here. That's got to count for something, right? That's got to count for something, right?
It's like he's just making stories in his head as he goes along.
I'm not making any stories. I'm speaking the truth. Oh, speaking of
Are
the
you?
truth.
Because you're just like saying things and you don't even know. He's got called in for a meeting. What are you talking about? Eliminators.
Well, I'm just saying, maybe next week you'll see the Claw against Brickowski. Maybe the Claw beats Brickowski.
I thought it was a big boy challenge next week.
No, it's Wednesday. Big Tim's challenges are on Wednesday.
Yeah.
There's still another day that Brickowski can be in in-ring competition, isn't there? Saturdays, just like today. So maybe next Saturday you'll see the Claw taking Brickowski. And maybe he beats him. And maybe Brickowski's the guy that has to wrestle that heavyweight that junior heavyweight eliminator every week. I mean, he's such a man that, he could easily do it, I'm pretty sure, right? Dinkelberg.
You
don't
get
get
worked
that.
up easy.
You get worked up easy. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be your semi-main event tonight. Oh, man. Oh, this is going to be awesome. It's going to be a rematch. We've seen this match before. One of your favorites in this match. Get everything set up. Actually, 2 of your favorites, now that I think about it.
For real, though.
Yeah, this one's gonna be a blockbuster.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
You like Bad Blood. You like BOLT Jamison.
Yes, I do.
Who do you got in this one?
I don't know. Me. That's who. I win no matter what happens in this match.
Who do you think you are? I am.
What? Who do you think you are? I am. That's a great fucking clip.
It's still a great clip.
I've learned to never bet against BOLT Jamison. He is a absolute, I hate to use this term, brick shit house.
He's a stallion.
He is, yeah. He's
a
a
Mustang.
thoroughbred. Yes, he is. I'm looking up to see when's the last time these two have met. Oh my God! Way back on episode 3 of W3, Bad Blood came out on top, handing BOLT Jamison one of his
Isn't that
very
the clip in the starting and
yeah, one of his very few defeats. Oh, they had a hell of a match. There was top rope power bombs, everything. We couldn't get that clipped right, weirdly enough. For some reason, something happened, but
It was too awesome. That's what happened.
exactly. BOLT Jamison getting maybe a little bit of revenge. I know of no bad blood between these two individuals.
See, now we can say it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yay.
And maybe looking to get even with Bad Blood.
Did you tweet this match?
Should I?
Yes, you should, so I can tweet it and say how hype I am for it.
Why did Fuji like my wee?
Maybe he,
Okay,
you know.
yeah.
Yo,
Marufuji-san?
Marufuji-san,
Welcome.
what's up, man?
Wait, what?
No, not for
No,
real.
no.
Not for real. Well, maybe. Yeah.
See, I got caught up in my own shit, my own hypothetical.
Right.
He does watch Twitch. I've seen that shit. So,
Yeah,
Marufuji-san, if you're watching,
I would pop so hard.
same here.
I miss you guys. I miss Noah.
Me too, but I've never been there. But I watched plenty of your matches and plenty of tapes when I was a student. So, arigatou gozaimasu.
Let's get a tweet out for this one.
Oh shit.
I know.
Oh, and start with both their music. Oh, this is gonna be good, ladies and gentlemen.
You're very happy
You don't
about
get to
this.
see the Legends fangirl out very much.
This is great.
Yeah, there.
Let's go ahead and get into it right now. Bad Blood and BOLT Jameson taking on one another here. This should be pretty nuts. Again, we'll touch on it before. Bad Blood winning the first encounter of these two way back at W3 episode 3. Weirdly enough. This is episode 10, guys, by the way. Episodic wise. Let's go ahead and get to it right now. The number 2 and number 3 contenders, respectively, in the heavyweight division.
This is semi-mania.
We're gonna see it? Yeah, we are. You love this entrance, don't you?
Oh shit!
This is gonna be awesome.
Let's do it.
Right.
And there's a lockup now, jockey for position. Bolt, of course, getting the overpower. The club to the back and the elbow to the back of the head.
Throat
Throat
thrust.
thrust there by Bad Blood.
Oh,
Oh!
Posturing early in this match. He's showing who the dominant one is from early get-go.
I'm sure defeat is not lost on BOLT Jameson's mind here in this contest. They've got quite a bit of stuff to settle, you could say. BOLT Jameson, very few losses in W3.
And none have made him look bad.
No, never. Mongolian chop again. Ooh. Off the ropes, low drop kick. Maybe taking away that powerful base that BOLT Jameson relies on throughout his matches.
And you notice too, like even though we mentioned these two competitors had an amazing match, it was a while ago though, so there is a feeling out process still to go through as both have grown since then.
Well, they are feeling out each other right now with those chops.
And now picking him up.
Ooh,
Dazed,
missing it.
swinging that big leg. Nobody home on that one. Throws. Oh, he turned it around into a face crusher.
And that adaptability is going to be key to him coming out on top of this, because
Beautiful
you need to
power
throw
slam.
something at Bad Blood that he hasn't seen before, and good luck with that.
5 minutes gone.
Eye rake. Bad Blood not against using what could be called questionable tactics
I'm fine
to get a
with it.
win. Oh, just cranking on a front headlock, a front chancery.
Bully Chop heading up to the top.
Shit.
Shouldn't go for that mark. Oh, there it is! But no! Too close to the ropes. Big knife edge chopped by Bolt.
Oh, we almost saw him take a spill out to the apron there.
Indeed, very authoritative on that slam. Pile driver, spiking Bad Blood on his head.
Beautiful suplex, straight vertical there. Went for overhead chop. Oh my god!
Oh!
He spiked him. Franken driver.
Do not underestimate
Whoa!
the speed of Bad Blood.
Oh!
That's clipped. It's right in the center of the ring.
Woo!
Perfect.
2.9.
Oh, that Savate kick. Oh,
He got him in the eyes!
And he's holding on to it for dear life. If you let him go, he's not going to know where he goes if he's blind.
Oh, that's
Exactly.
exactly.
The poisonous sting in his eyes. He reached for it and he executed it, but it was too close to those ropes. Oh, he's biting him!
He's got whatever liquid that is that he secretes, like just on his teeth and gnawing at the wound.
And now two different types of stinging. The blood in the eyes as well as the poison. Driving Bad Blood right on top of his head once again. 1, 2, 2.9.
Oh,
He's
going
continuously
back to those
fighting!
wounds. I can't imagine what it feels like to have a mixture of blood and poison in your eyes.
And Bolt just, he grabbed his ears and just thrusted his head, and he doesn't even care if he's busted open. He's using every part of him to demolish Bad Blood. There's a running clothesline.
Oh no! Oh my god!
Damn!
He caught him with a lariat on the way down? I haven't seen him use that. Elbow across the chin. Yep, this is... Oh, again! Oh shit, here we go.
Shit.
Right in the
Oh,
center.
no.
Oh, he knew it. He knew it.
Shaking with fucking intensity. Oh my god! Jaguar trip there. I think he couldn't think of what to do given the circumstances.
Scouting, trying to figure out the weak point at this point in the match.
Oh my god. Taking a breather here. I think he needs it.
But you see
Yeah,
the
he's
blood.
lost a lot of
staining the-
blood, big dog.
Exactly, staying in the
Oh my
center of the
God.
W. And they're going for it slap to slap.
Oh!
He's back up! Lariat!
Do not envy the people who have to clean this apron.
This is a fire! Again with that lariat. Going for the cover.
1, 2, 3!
Maybe an upset there, picking up the win 13 minutes in.
Fighting through mist, fighting through blood, and refusing to back down. Bolt Jameson is not the kid that Bad Blood took on way back then.
We need to get some poison control in there for this.
Yeah, if we could get someone with a towel or something to ringside to help him out, you know.
My goodness.
It's a long way to try to find your way back to the back.
So, I mean, given the standings right now, officially these two are 1-1.
Can I put in my vote for the rubber?
Look, I would like to see it. I would like to see it right now. Maybe not on Bolt Jamison's mind, as that title could be on Bolt Jamison's mind. Executioner stands in between him and Wu Fang, but hey, we got some time coming. Wu Fang beat Executioner. He's the first guy to hand him a loss, and
Yeah.
Bolt Jamison is ready and willing and deserving of a title shot.
Oh, I
And-
100% would be
and-
all for seeing this kid get a title shot.
and-
Like, he has earned it.
With a win over Bad Blood, and having Executioner losing 2 matches straight, if you really think about it. I mean, obviously you can't put that much thought into tag match losses, because especially considering Executioner was not the one that took that fall.
Then why are you telling us to think about it?
No.
It
And
puts,
defeats the whole purpose.
Doesn't make
I
a
mean,
whole lot of sense.
No. It
it's a little
it
redundant.
puts a little bit of thought into the matter that maybe Bolt Jamison has a claim for the number 1 contendership. I'm just saying you can think Bolt Jamison could be your number 1 contender when the next time that the rankings come out. You could see it.
You really went around your elbow to get to your ass on that one, big dog.
Well, clearly we have your next, which is going to be your main event, and you already know what the main event. Wait.
Oh yeah, that main event. We've got the
Abispa.
junior heavyweight title on the
hold
line.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting.
Hold on.
Hannibal defending-
Before you say
Against
What?
what?
Something happened to Abispa? Something happened to Hannibal?
No.
And fucking Black Widow just abducts
Oh,
them.
for God's sake!
You're sending him out?
Should I send someone? Do I need to send someone
Sending
down?
who out?
Is Hannibal
Sending
okay?
who out?
What? What's he doing here? Why? He's not scheduled to compete tonight at all, right? He was
What?
here to have a conversation.
What?
He was.
Oh,
He's dressed to compete.
wait a minute.
What?
Could it be? Yes! It's brick time!
Hey, you know, I'm up for it, but
Wait, is this? I know that music, but is it? Okay. Is he gonna have a match?
why?
I guess we're gonna have a match.
Even in
Yeah.
this is not regular. This is not.
Wait! Get off stuff!
Get out of there! What are you doing?
Oh my god.
There we go. That works.
Okay, fight back. Yeah.
Yeah. Grab something.
The ring is surrounded by. What is I really so Extreme Tim's Extreme Boy Challenge and his it's got Punch Tekka. Hey, Punch Tekka's getting exactly what he asked for, and you know what? I think
Okay,
sure.
this is not what we meant, though, right?
No, this
Yeah, this is definitely not.
I was all for an extreme division, but for people who are, extreme.
God damn it! He keeps kicking him in the dick.
Well, wouldn't you?
I mean, I get.
What are you gonna do? Disqualify him?
Yeah,
Ring
real.
straight by fucking barbed wire.
Brick, do it again.
How do they get that set up so quick? It's like they knew. Wait, hold on. Did they know? Tim, did you know? Did you know this whole time? Oh my god. This is good shit. Get him, Punch Tekka. Oh yeah, right on that table. It's a table that's broken in half. What? Why is that even under there?
What?
The splinters are the. There we go!
Okay.
Decked him right in the chin. Go for the cover. One. Oh shit.
This is everything I wanted and more.
He's got that broken table piece.
Oh, he punched-
Oh, he tried. He read back too far.
This is what Punch Tekka's been asking for. He wanted that death match, that hardcore brass knuckles division, and I think it's.
Oh, there's the first one of the.
God.
Was there an explosion? They have explosions right into this?
What?
I think
Yo.
the wire is electrified.
Brick, you need to not touch that shit.
Hopefully he listens. Oh god, that headbutt.
Throw Punch Tekka in as much as he wants. Apparently,
Punch
this is
Tekka,
his
come on.
thing.
5 minutes.
Punch Tekka, come on. Oh, I thought he was gonna land on that. I thought he was
I
gonna
thought
land
so
on
too. That shoot headbutt, making him kiss his
it.
head.
Yeah. Get him. Fuck.
Stay away from those explosives. And the cheers and the barbed wire bats.
Oh, Punch Tekka. Come on. Oh, he's bleeding.
Finally, starting to think the son of a bitch had horse ass for skin.
Horse ass for skin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Get him. Oh,
And now
he's
Brickowski
bleeding so
busted
much.
open.
Oh, it's
No,
beautiful.
no.
Good.
Oh, balls of brass! Balls of brass!
He's landing
Oh
bricks.
my God.
Oh, three, damn it!
Come on.
He ducked it. Yeah, come
No,
on,
no,
come on.
no. Oh yeah, reverse it, reverse it.
Oh, shit. Come on, kick out, kick out. Yes.
There is already so much
Yeah.
waste.
Oh,
No!
God.
Keep doing it, man.
God,
Oh,
you
how did that not break?
Bolts on his back.
Gets just drain the blood from his head.
There's
Rear
no
him
rope
back.
breaks.
Exactly. There's no rope breaks if you're gonna grab electric wire. Oh God!
Yes. Fuck.
He did it again. Find some time.
Pick up.
Oh God!
Fight
Deyv
you.
lost a lot of blood.
Yeah. Get him, Punch Decker. Fuck.
Yes, good.
There we go. Fuck him up, Brickowski.
Kick.
2.
Yes.
Shit.
He wanted this kind of crap. Just keep kicking him in the balls until he goes away.
Keep mashing that pretty face. He headbutt. Oh, now he's calling Deyv out. What?
Oh, another headbutt.
Oh my God.
And another one.
This is gonna backfire.
We've lost count at this point.
Yeah. Right on top of his head. Damn it. Yeah, here we go. Get him. Yeah.
Ow.
Oh.
Swing it.
Midsection.
Oh, Bricky boy.
This is going too far, Tim.
Look, he signed up for it, clearly. He signed whatever
I don't think
contract
he
it
did.
was.
You think he's gonna back down from a fight? Beautiful straight punch. 1,
No.
2.
There's a fight, and then there's crazy Dino.
Come on.
Punch Tekka is not gonna have any children. Probably for the best.
Here
Probably
we are.
for the best.
Here we are.
Yeah. I'm kind of coming around to this deathmatch idea, man.
Oh.
It's good stuff. Oh, he's got the mochi mallet.
That mochi mallet.
No.
Reversed into the fire.
No.
Hooks it. 1, 2.
God.
Come on. Come on. Yeah. Stomp his head. Yeah, right on the face. Oh, you love to see it, chat.
They've explored every section of that electric barbed wire.
No weak spots.
Oh.
Oh, right on that light tube end, but it still didn't break. Both of them back to their feet. You see the blood
Here it
collecting.
is. Oh.
Oh!
No, yeah, pick him back up. What am I talking about? You want? Oh my God!
Right into the nose with those brass knuckles.
No.
2.
Oh!
And suck a whole fucking bag of brick.
I forgot he carried those. What was I worried about?
Right, those Braskowskis got him right in between the eyes, just decking him. 3 o'clock high style, 100%,
Hey, you
14 minutes, 32 seconds.
You did great, bud.
Yeah, you'll love to see it.
You love
as
to
a
see
prick
it.
once said.
Fuck.
Hey, look, hey, Drew, pick your head up, pick your head up, pick your head up. Look at the screen.
Look.
No.
Look at the screen.
Look.
Look at the screen.
I want to show you something.
Look at the screen.
Look.
Look at the screen.
Look. Just look.
Look at the screen.
Look.
Look at the screen.
Look what
at
Maeve
the
screen.
Delter said.
Look at the screen.
Man, Maeve Delter, your seltzer water is dog shit. I've gotten your money already from your plug.
Wow.
That was a nice 25 G's.
Wow, look at
you.
you.
are bad at this game.
Ah,
Punch
I'm gonna
Tekka.
write that down as
Punch
another
Tekka,
match of
why-
the year candidate.
Why can't you get?
that's why I'm drinking Zero Kalskis. Zero Kalskis, the only 0-calorie hard seltzer. And we just dropped a new flavor right here. Oh, look at this. This tastes like victory flavor.
Oh, that's a
Oh.
good flavor. It tastes so
A
good.
delicious, refreshing white peach. It looks like an ass.
It makes literally everything else everybody else is drinking just taste
Well.
like crow.
It's true.
Yeah.
Fight.
Protein. Yeah.
Crow
The robot.
Crow's milk.
So,
Well, I mean, Punch Tekka got what he asked for, but that's not how that was supposed to be.
He doesn't seem that upset.
yeah, he really does. I mean, he knew that he got his division for that match. And you know what? Even though he didn't win, he's still happy that he got to do it. That's class.
What? I mean,
So we got an extreme division now. Is that what you're saying?
I guess we do. but that's not how it was supposed to start. I mean, I don't know better than Tim. Tim's a good guy, and he knows what to do. But hey, we got Tim's Big Boy Challenge coming up. Big Tim's Big Boy Challenge coming up this Wednesday. Brickowski's got to fight a heavyweight. So there's that to look forward to. There's that to look forward to.
2 victories out of his division should probably move him up in his own division.
It's only fair.
It is only fair. I mean, he's still winning.
Oh. Well, I mean, chat.
Sometimes you just can't stop the hype, big dog.
Okay. Well, they're cleaning up the ring right now for your main event of the evening, and let's get past whatever happened. Look, he won. He used very, very cheap tactics, I must say.
Cheap Tactics was a death
He used cheap
match.
tactics in that death match.
How is there
That makes no sense.
What are you even talking about?
I at this point, I'm not entirely sure, but aren't you supposed to not bring anything to the ring? Like, it's supposed to be like the weapons that you find in the ring and the barbed wire. You're supposed to use that. He brought brass knuckles, and I don't think anyone accounted for that.
Oh my god, I've never heard anyone whine so much. You sure had your nose turned up and your little stupid grin on during the whole match when you thought he was gonna lose.
Yeah, now it's wine season.
You want some cheese to go with that wine?
Do you want to make a little whab burger with some French fries?
I'll call the ambulance when you eat too much.
Look, I'm trying to be professional about this.
Oh, really? You could have fooled me.
I'm trying to be professional about this.
Go on.
You're bullying me?
You're lying.
I'm just trying to do my
You're
job
blatantly
and chat.
lying.
Please understand that we have our main event coming up, and it is a barn burner for the junior heavyweight championship.
Tim, just turn me and Dino's headsets back on. Let's just stop this.
Please.
Let's just stop this.
Let's get past it. Look, he won. Cool. We have Abispa taking on the reigning and defending champion Hannibal, who this past week pinned Abispa right in the middle of that ring with that Burning Star press. And will we see anything different tonight? Both of these guys have 2 of the best records in W3. Hannibal losing 1 time. Abispa finally being handed his second loss. I believe they are 7-2 for Abispa and 6-1 for Hannibal. So these guys are no stranger to winning. Abispa is a stranger to W3 gold, and can he stake his claim to it tonight over what I assume is a game Hannibal? Hannibal won last week. Pinned the challenger. So I don't know who I'm leaning with on this. Hannibal is one of my favorite competitors to watch, but Abispa is a absolute dynamic, complete competitor, and he's got his work cut out for him tonight. Hannibal does. So, chat, I want to ask you guys, who do you think's winning this one? And I will ask the same to my colleagues Dino and Legend.
Who first?
You.
Oh,
Yeah, go ahead.
okay. So I think it's safe to say that when the whole debacle was going on with Black Widow not showing up while she was the champion, it's safe to say that the 2 favorites emerging from the competition that was trying to figure out who would be the number 1 contender, who would be the one to dethrone her and rescue the title, bring it back into the fold, was between Hannibal and Abispa. A pretty even split from a lot of our viewers at W3. And I'll say that because of that rivalry already happening, now to have it be for the title just elevates everything. But it's still, I think Hannibal still has the edge in it, and I believe in the champ.
All right, that is a fair take, Legend. Dino, what you got?
Hannibal is the champion for a reason. He has definitely shown that he can take on any challenge that comes his way, whether it be in singles or tag competition. However, Abispa has been showing that he can snap the momentum in his favor at any moment in time, especially with that rolling capo kick and especially with that Abispa bomb.
Beautiful.
Hannibal known to go for the head scissors or the Ranas a little too much. I honestly think that if he is not careful, Abispa will catch him in one of those Abispa bombs for the 1-2-3 new champion crown. So I'm going to have to go with Abispa.
So
It's
you guys are split on that.
You know, I can't argue with him, though. Like, he makes a very good point. And if you look in the audience right here, you see there's 50-50. Half signs for Abispa, half signs for Hannibal. So,
well, the talk is done. It's time to get down to business. This is your main event of the evening, chat. Abispa trying to claim that junior heavyweight gold from Hannibal. Here we go. Let's get into it right now. He looks game.
Sounds like a band called Elephant Island.
Here we go.
Fight!
Abispa,
Chill.
Hannibal, Junior Heavyweight Championship hangs in the balance. Right music too, hell yeah.
Yes.
Slide through. Miscalculated that one. Ate one.
And the fast pace of this matchup already, it's wonderful.
These are two of your best light heavyweights that W3 has to offer. And I mean, you know what W3 stands for? Whole World Wrestling. You see it right there on the canvas. These are two of the best light heavyweights in the entire world. Clearly on display for everyone to see here in the chat. And let's see who is on their game tonight. Be it Hannibal, the champion, or the challenger, Abispa.
well, I'll go out on a limb and say both of them are on their game tonight. It's just which one can find the crack first.
Exactly. Oh my god. Oh! Early. I thought he was going to go for the pin.
Nope, he knows. He knows that a man like Hannibal is not going to be taken down so early with a lot in the tank. Whoa, nice hops. Tilt the roll backbreaker. But he's not going to be taken down so easily, even if he were to hit him with a finish.
Hannibal hung back. Did you see that? Running lariat. Fireman's carry there. Oh boy. He's driving him back with those forearms.
One!
Kick out at one. Other suplex.
5
Legs
minutes
getting
gone.
tangled up in those ropes on the way down there. Jaguar defense. Oh my god! He's hitting these power bombs at will, Dino.
Exactly. He's just handing them out like hams on Christmas.
Delicious. Another Rana.
Took a risk on that when he went around him and then went back to do it.
Spin wheel kick. Beautiful. Oh no. Oh,
Sweet Chakaraka!
oh we're going to see some
And
fights.
he's gonna float right into there. He crashed into that wall.
Yeah, maybe he
Around this
did.
way.
7,
Because Hannibal clearly on the better end of it.
10, 11.
But taking the necessary time, he's taking 2 power bombs in
You
rapid
notice he
succession.
isn't going flying out of the ring on top of him. He's taking that second to get his breath back.
Watch that.
Ooh! Back of the head. No. There it is, Abispa
Abispa!
bomb early.
2.
Oh.
Oh,
And it's
and the
Abispa's
action's
turn to get dumped out.
spilling right in front of us.
Oh, he's going to the top. Burning Star Press. Too close to the ropes. My God, that could have been it right there. Again?
Going for it again.
No,
Go for
450.
50. Oh, face first in those turnbuckles.
Shooting
With that
star.
Jaguar. Shooting star.
Business has picked up. Lamai struck
He's
cradle.
go. 1, 2.
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh, shit. That was too close.
Now
And
he
now
likes
place
to
him up turnbuckle.
use this DDT off the top.
Oh
my God.
Wow.
1, 2.
Oh.
Hey. Now, I would be stressed to point out that Abispa beat Black Widow in 7 minutes with that move right there. Hannibal just pulled.
Turned it around on him.
Oh my God, he caught him with the
Sleight of
same.
hand and slipped it behind him when he wasn't looking. Wow.
That's the move that Abispa used to beat Black Widow to get the #1 contendership.
And that shows the champ does homework too, and it's not just the challengers that are doing the homework coming up the ladder. It's the champ doing the homework on the challengers as well, and he's clearly been watching.
Hannibal was 1 step ahead of him. Now,
And you have to be as a champion.
Most of that match was dominated by Abispa. I won't say dominated, but Abispa landed 2 snap power bombs and then an Abispa power bomb. Hannibal managing to kick out, and all this sub 10 minutes into the match, able to withstand the offensive onslaught of Abispa and catching him off guard with that power bomb, that flip power bomb off the top, and he had him cradled. There was not a chance Abispa was getting his shoulder off the mat. Now, there might be some protests from Abispa.
There probably will.
In the thought that, yeah, while it was technically a roll-up win, he figures that he might have gotten the best of Hannibal, but tonight still stands that Hannibal was successful in defending his junior heavyweight championship, and he got one over on Abispa. It was...
Listen, he can make whatever arguments he wants. He can say he got more heavy offense on him. He can say he had him running. He can say he had the upper hand for most of the match. All he wants. But the fact of the matter is, at the end of the day, you need to beat the champ. And Abispa did not beat the champ tonight.
That's straight up. I mean, handing him a loss right here. Hannibal's record is really only matched by one wrestler here in W3, and that is his heavyweight counterpart, Wu Fang. Abispa, I have a feeling he's not going to be going away anytime soon. He's going to stick to that divisional 1 spot, 2 spot, but Hannibal sneaking out. I don't want to say sneaking out with a win, but outlasting. I think what I said before was perfect. Outlasting the offensive onslaught early by Abispa, and
I think he studied and took the damage he needed to take and waited till he found that crack in the armor.
exactly.
Exactly. I believe that as well. I mean, if you watch that match on the on-demand, you replay it, this wasn't a one-sided battle. This was literally back and forth, one exchanging after the other. The pace kept up, and in the end, when it was starting to slow down, and Abispa thought that he was going to go for the big flashy finish, he flew too close to the sun.
Sorry,
And
kiddo,
that's-
not tonight.
Power bombed out of it.
That is a great way of explaining things that just happened. You're seeing it right now. Let's go ahead and pop that up there. Title defense. Hannibal managing to sneak one out past Abispa. Man, we have 2 fighting champions, and
Our champions are so cool.
it was a great way to cap off the night. Hell, what we saw tonight was let me run through the card just to give a feel of what we saw tonight. Opening contest, Kirilenko and Turk playing the long con on Prince and Jaguar, just a step ahead of them mentally. You got all that flash, but Kirilenko and Turk brought that substance. Kim Chi and Ming Chi had it out. They had a absolute fight. Kim Chi besting his younger brother.
Yeah, I don't know what gets settled there, but
I really don't think anything was settled. If I was to look at it, a baseball bat came into play. That kind of
not the first one of the night.
Yep, no. Well, that was the first one of the night. We saw a couple later, but
Pardon, not the last one of the night.
Third match, you had the Count and Grizzly getting that win that they so desperately needed against Master Fuji and Dr. Frank. If I'm not mistaken, the Count took off Dr. Frank's head. He might need another surgery.
He sure did.
My God. El Masquerade getting a rare victory, singles victory over AKI Man. Major Tom.
Oh, I like him. I want to see more of him.
I wouldn't mind seeing a little bit more of a knockout crossbody. Never seen that before. Landed right on his face. Major Tom getting the win over My Inca Boy. And honestly, MIB was all game from the get-go, but Major Tom outlasted, and no one outlasts like Major Tom picking up that win over a game. MIB heavyweight contenders match. Shogun coming off of that win in the heavyweight eliminator this Wednesday took on the brand new number 5 heavyweight in the division, Sumo Joe, and Sumo Joe survived. Let's put it that way. Took everything Shogun could dish out and managed to overpower him. That's all that was.
That match kicked ass.
That's all that was. Jekyll and Powder Keg took on the team of Blackheart and Shaman, and Blackheart and Shaman, they're making a stake. They really are for the best tag team in the company. They don't have the gold, but hey, that could be on the horizon here shortly. The Claw successfully defending off the junior heavyweight eliminator winner Dim Sum, who will be back in action Wednesday, as well as Shogun in those heavyweight and junior heavyweight eliminators respectively. BOLT JAMISON getting a little bit of retribution on Bad Blood, picking up a win here, a win that really could be the difference maker in his career, propelling it forward, and he only moves forward.
Yeah, no, for real. At high speed.
And there was another match that happened.
Yeah, what was that?
Where there was weapons and barbed wire, and Brickowski won. And
what?
And Brickowski won.
Yeah.
And in your main event, as you just saw.
Wait, who did he beat?
Punch Checo.
In what?
In an Extreme Tim's Extreme Boy Challenge barbed wire
how come?
death match. Huh?
How come? That match wasn't on the card tonight.
No, it wasn't, but it happened, and Brickowski he won.
Overcame the odds. Okay, moving on.
Yeah, sure. And of course, in your junior heavyweight championship match, as you just saw, Hannibal beating Abispa. That was a hell of a night. Thank you for joining in tonight. Nexus, please be nice, man. Tim Nerd. I'm losing my voice. I can feel it. So hopefully by Wednesday it'll be in tip-top shape. I can feel
Drink
it. You hear it?
Tea with lots of honey.
Yeah.
Throat coats.
Right now. Yeah.
Warm, hot stuff, not the cold shit.
Thank you.
Can I offer you a hot beverage?
Yes. Maybe a hot green tea with a little bit of honey. I don't know. But I am doing great.
Oh,
Chainsaw.
don't patronize
But
him.
Serious.
He's already licking the boss's butthole.
Oh God.
It's 2020. People eat butt. Get over it.
If he wants to corporate felch, that's fine.
I guess that's fine. I'm just saying.
There's only 2 movies I've heard the term felcher: Dumb and Dumber and The Martian. With Matt Damon.
I'm saying it's fine. That's not what I'm not saying. What I'm saying is not fine is turn our damn headsets on, Tim.
Yeah. Eating butt is fine. Believe me.
I don't care.
I fully support.
Eat your butt.